Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's BDL44 coming at you with another video. So, I'm thinking, man, as a Laker fan, I appreciate all the players that actually want to play here. Because as I'm walking around thinking about what these players are going through, you know what I mean? I've just made this video about THT and how, his development is being forced upon him. It's like hurry up, be who you need to be so we can use you to be better. Like, and I look at what Russell Westbrook, he's struggling. He's turning the ball over, and every morning I'm sitting there watching Skip and Shea point out every turnover. And don't get me wrong, it's great TV, but you got to think like on Russell's side of it, like you every morning, like, and like even if he's thick-skinned, he could take it. You know what I mean? What if he's somebody else and he has to take that on? You know what I mean? Your kids seeing that, your wife seeing that, like it just every morning. You know what I mean? And then I think about LeBron. He's probably used to it. He's a perfect player for this because that scrutiny was already there for him. So if anybody should be able to kind of not have much of an adjustment in regards to that, it would be him. But even so, it's like when you're a Laker, yeah, it's definitely something that you're gonna get. It's LeBron like everyday treatment. And if even if you're not focused in on, you're still gonna be roped in because you're a Laker. Your name is gonna come up because you're a Laker. Everything you do, you know. And so yeah, just I appreciate players that want to be here because I understand that if I were a player, depending on how my mindset would be, I'd probably not want that type of attention or scrutiny for my mistakes. It's one thing to be praised when you do well, which is definitely what comes with it. You're gonna get that too. But if you're not delivering, the thing about being a Laker is like, the players who've already played here, they've delivered. They have done it. They went through the rigors of going through the media circus and being excellent at the same time. Sometimes through circumstances where otherwise they may not have had the best coaching situation. They may not have had the most consistent role playing situation, but they delivered in such a way to where their stories are already written and the bar is set. So when you come here, you are expected to not only live up to that, but you're dealing with people who were raised with a mentality of that. It's like, Laker fans, we're used to these players being a certain way, and when they're not like that, or when they don't overcome those weaknesses to become that, because we've seen that story too. When they don't make the changes, it's like, nah, you get rejected on top of all the media scrutiny, on top of the, day to day whatever that comes with that. So I don't think it's for the faint of heart. I don't think it's for the jittery. I don't think it's for those who don't have their mental health in order. I don't think it's for those who are not interested in being hungry to win. You gotta damn near be obsessed with not only being the center of attention, but also with the work in order to make this a perfect storm that works for you. That's what I understand. Like, you can't be a halfway in, halfway out type athlete and succeed in this place. It just doesn't work. You may want to go down the hall, play with them Clippers. I mean, you get the LA experience, but you don't get all of this. You don't get all of this. And it's, like I said, when we win, it's great. And us fans, it's a lot of different types of bandwagoners, and you got people like me who will pay attention to a lot. But at the end of the day, it comes with a lot of negatives. Having grown up in this city and watched this team, everybody who's ever put on a uniform has had a special type of light shine on them. And when they don't do well, they hear about it. They hear about it from us, and they hear about it from the media, and they hear about it a lot. I can't compare it to other cities. I think there are other cities that have different things that are strengths and weaknesses as well. You deal with the media in certain places, they're not as kind as it is out here. We got some nice media members in general. Based on what I've seen, the Laker guys, they have good relationships with their media. So, even if they're asking you dumb questions, they're still going to be kind doing so. But I think at the end of the day, you're dealing with it, man. You're going to deal with it when you get out here. And the LeBron factor, I mean, on this team, especially while he's on it, as I said, he brings that scrutiny with him, so you get it double. It's double, and I just don't think every player is meant for that. I really don't. I've been thinking about this, and I say, LeBron's his career is going exactly the way he's structured it, down to the type of contracts that he signed, so he didn't get locked in for anything for too long, to the places that he went, how long he stayed there, what he did while he was there, the rosters that he's played for. It's all been the way that he designed it. And the situation is no exception. But I think if you're the Lakers, just kind of segueing into a different thought, if you're the Lakers, you got to make sure that you have a contingency plan for what the roster looks like after he's gone. Because if you make the mistakes that Cleveland made, you make the mistakes that Miami made, you will be in those positions that they're in, and you see how long it's taken them to recover. Now, Cleveland has recovered nicely as of this year. Miami, of course, has recovered and made an NBA Finals. We got them in the bubble. So recovery is possible. But when you start overpaying people and foregoing certain things with your roster and taking on contracts like we have, you get your ring or 2 rings, but you also get the cleanup, the recovery process. And as I said, with the media and all the stuff that we're talking about, it's just one of those things where I'm wondering if the temperature is as I sense it, which is every morning we're watching these turnovers. Every morning we hear about them talk about the Lakers. Every morning it's a new complaint or a new pointing out of something. And I just wonder if stars are going to want to sign up for that going forward. If we need to be very smart about how we play our books, because I'm just wondering if the temperature is this. The same. I feel like if I were a basketball player, I would want to play for the Lakers because I'm a Laker fan. But if I was from like New York, and that's all I want to do is hoop, I don't want what they going through down there. I don't want that attention. I'm just be real. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I gotta be a special type of Muhammad Ali type mind to play for the Lakers, for real. Like I gotta want it. The type of dude I think would want to play for the Lakers like Anthony Edwards, like guys like that, LaMelo Ball. I would think those are the type of players who are not afraid at all of performing, who could care less about any of that. They just gonna go out there and be excellent because it's in their DNA. If the game don't come to you that naturally, I don't know if you're gonna enjoy this thing, man. Because every mistake you make, they watch it, and they point it out. So it is what it is, man. I enjoy being a Laker fan. I'll tell you, it's been triumphant. It comes with championships as well. It comes with wins. It comes with a lot of victories. But that is always because they had that player who thinks I can handle this and does. So that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Who gonna take it from Bron? Who wants to do this next? That's the question. Somebody gonna want to, but there's gonna be a lot of somebodies who probably don't because of the same stuff we've been talking about. So I would say, just all in all, I want the Lakers to make good decisions over the next couple of years. Obviously we want to play this thing out with Bron. That's cool. Like I said, I'm committed to that. But I do see the fruit in doing things differently than the way we've been doing them. And I don't know how he feels about what the roster should look like, but I think building more conventionally makes way more sense than looking for these awkward fits and these different challenges and stuff. No, we got to make life easy for ourselves at this point, man. That's how I look at it. So that's what I have to say, man. It's my Laker rant for the day. That's what I got. My name is BDF44. Thank y'all for watching.